now what we have done is we have written certain code and we have followed the steps. That is from step number one, we have gone to step number two, three, four, and so on till the end. But what if I want to change the sequence of my code, or I want to do certain things repeatedly? So for that purpose, we have a concept of control statements. Means if I need to change the flow of my code, or if I want to repeat certain statements, then I can use the concept of control statements. There are multiple control statements available, so I can use that and I can change the flow, I can repeat the statements, and I can totally do what I want with these basic concepts of control statements. So basic thing or the need to use the concept of control flow is that whenever we were writing certain basic questions, or whenever we were performing basic programs, we were just following the steps. That is step number one, then two, then three, then four, and go on. But now there is a need that I need to change the flow. So for that purpose, I am going to use certain statements. So which all statements are available? So see this, the decision and selection control statements. I have if, means if else, switch, conditional operator. For looping, I have while, do while. For branching statements, I have break, continue, return, go to. So all these statements are used in some or the other way to change the flow of your program. Whenever we are using these control statements, keep in mind that our program is not going to run as step number one, two, three, and till the end. No, it is going to change the flow, it is going to skip certain statements, it is going to perform certain statements repeatedly, and hence it is called as C, decision and control statements. Now we will see all of these, means all these statements, whatever these are, one by one we are going to see it. So the first one is the if statement. The best example I will say that I will consider example that it is raining, means this is a rainy season and it is raining outside. So I'll say that if it is raining, then I will take a umbrella. So this is my condition, means if it is raining, then only I will take a umbrella. So if it is raining is my condition or is my checking point. Similarly, in if statement, whenever we are going to write the if statement in our C programming, it will be used to check certain statements or check certain instructions. Now, what we have to check, of course, are statements. So this is the basic syntax in which you can use the if statement. If is a keyword, so it has to be used in a small case letter. In circular brackets, you have to write the checking part. Means what you have to check, that should be written in the circular brackets. That is called as test expression. Now, what I gave an example that if it is raining, then I will do something. So then part means if this condition or if this test expression is true, then I need to perform something. So that part should be written in these curly brackets. So I will elaborate this syntax part. Consider example that if I will write it as expression 1. So I want to check this expression 1. If this expression is true, in the curly brackets, I have to write certain statements. Now these statements will be called as true block statements. Why it is true block statements? Because my condition is true and then only I have entered this block of code. Now, what is this concept of block of code? Whenever I write these curly brackets, it means that we are going to write certain statements here. So these certain statements are called as block of codes. So when there are multiple statements, you have to use the curly brackets. But if you have a single statement to be executed, if this condition is true, you can skip this curly bracket and you can just write it as it is. So both the thing is allowed. If you have multiple statements, you have to use a curly bracket. But if you have a single statement, you can avoid the curly brackets. It is totally okay. So keep in mind that this is the condition that will be checked, and if this condition is true, I have to perform this block of statement, and hence it is called as true block of statement. Now after this, if this condition is false, because I know only two conditions, that is on and off, always I have said this, true and false, only two conditions I have written that what should be written for, or I have written what should be done when the condition is true. But what about it is false? If this is false, it is going to skip this entire part and it is going to directly jump to this point. Whatever the statements I have written here, that will be performed. How many statements I want, I can write it here. So that will be performed. Now, okay, this thing is clear that if this is true, the block of statements will be executed. If this is false, this part will be skipped and this will be executed. But one more thing you have to keep in mind, that whenever this statement is true, it will perform this block of statements. That is correct. But after performing the true block statement, what it has to do? Of course, it will follow the sequence then. Means whenever we are going to get the condition false, we are going to change the flow of our statement, the flow of our code, means we are going to skip this entire part. So this is the reason when we will be using the control statements, and this is the first basic statement that we will be using. So here the examples are given for single line statements, that if balance is less than 1000, print low balance. So I have a single statement which I have to perform, and hence I have not given any curly brackets. But let's consider I have to calculate something here, I have to write a formula, I have to display the answer. Then I will use a curly brackets here, and in that I will mention certain statements. So this is the basic if statement. Now, consider another example, that I will give another statement, that if it is raining, I will take a umbrella, otherwise I will wear a sun coat. This is my statement. Means if something is true, that is condition is true, I will perform something. But if the condition is false, then also I will perform something. Means whenever I have two conditions, or whenever I have two tasks to be performed on a single condition, for that purpose we have to use the concept of if else. Always keep in mind that we have a chance to use the if also. Means if there is a application where I don't need the else part, that is the false part, you can completely avoid it. So again, with the syntax, we have to first learn the syntax, then only we can start with the programming part. So this is the syntax, that if my condition is true, then these block of statements, that is the first curly bracket, will be called as true block of statements. And if this test expression is false, then it will skip this true block statement, it will directly come into the else part, and it will perform the false block statements. So what we are doing, we are changing the flow of our program depending on the condition. Now, okay, consider an example, that I have my condition as true, so this block of statements has been executed. But what after that? Will the else part will be executed again? No, the else part will not be executed, and directly these statements will be performed. So whenever you take any example of any condition, every time the statements which are written after my code of if else, that will be performed either for the true block or for the false block. Means in the both the cases, these statements will be performed only. These statements will not be skipped because this is not a part of if else. This is a part of my program, so this will be executed in a sequence only. So consider this as an example, that if balance is less than 1000, okay, I'll consider this. My condition is true. So I will perform the printf, that is low balance, and I will skip the else part and my program will end. Similarly, if I take an example that my this condition is false, I will skip the for true part and I will go entirely into the false part and I will execute the statements. Is it clear what is if and what is if else?